Our work is centered on our belief that you can't help animals without supporting people too. And people say I'm great with people, and I never really thought about it that way. I just thought I was being compassionate, giving people dignity and respect, which I think is something basic that everyone deserves.
I love Miss Brown. Miss Brown taught me a lot. She really has. I grew up loving animals. I had pets all my life. It was just within me, within my heart. I love, like, these are my kids.
So Ms. Carolyn has been with the HOPE program since probably the beginning, 2014, 2015. She loves animals. She loves people. She really has a heart for her community.
They just came and I said, okay. I just stopped putting food down, and here I have a bunch of them now. And they know me, so they're my babies. They just all keep me uplifted. When I have a bad day sometimes, like, I just come out here and I just look at them like I'm about to cry right now. Just talking about them. But that's how I am with them. I love them. Because of where we live, it's so hard to try to really get cat food and dog food for people. And every time I need food, Ms. Brown be there. That's just a blessing because everybody don't have an income. And the income they do have in this community is not that much. So that pantry is a lot of help.
From housing restrictions to pet care deserts to very expensive veterinary care, people in DC and beyond face a variety of barriers to their ability to provide care for their pet family members. We're finding creative ways to combat those barriers, whether it's providing low-cost veterinary care, distributing free pet food or other supplies, fighting against housing discrimination, or providing temporary care in a crisis situation for pets.
Here in New Jersey, we face the same barriers, and at St. Hubert's, we do everything we can to keep people and their pets together. Since the pandemic, our work has never stopped. We go door to door and talk to families in need. We go to the areas where families are going to need our services.
So I know that our clients appreciated the services because they always came out when it was raining, snow, sleet.
All my neighbors who, through the whole pandemic, we still have our dogs. So we didn't have nothing else. We had our faith in our pets. I mean, they're family, right? You start downsizing and accommodating your bills. The dogs was never part of that accommodation. It's like, it wasn't even a discussion. We're gonna keep our dogs no matter what happened. I can call Shaq at any time, and I never received an answer saying no. It's never a no, no matter when my constituents reach out to her. Coco and Louis means a lot to me. Family, love, faith, strength, encouragement. I bought this condo 3.5 years ago, and because of the structural issues, the government came in and said that we would have to move. So it's just been a lot, especially through the pandemic. So even though I have to move, the security that I have you all, I have Shaq, I'm not worried.
Animal welfare doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's so dependent on what's happening within the community. In addition to all the direct care work that we do at the Humane Rescue Alliance, working on policy changes is so important because you're addressing some of the systemic and institutional issues that relate to pet ownership.
This year, we partner with the DC Department of Aging and Community Living to combat senior isolation by providing a connection point with animals and being a resource to ensure a high quality of life for DC seniors and their animals.
I think one of the challenges with loneliness and isolation is that it's really hard to say I'm lonely. It's really hard to say I'm by myself and I need some help. But if you say, hey, here's an opportunity where you can see a dog or a chicken or whatever the animal, you don't have to say you're lonely. You can just say, I like animals and I'd like to show up. And you get that same connection. And maybe that's the bridge to another program that we have.
I have a lot of elderly people around here. And so I turned them on to Miss Brown and the pantry. A lot of them can't get out to go get cat food or dog food. They like wheelchair bound, or no car, no family. So it's like we're their family that can help them with their animals.
I always say it's 90% people, 10% animals. Because at the end of the day, you're communicating with the people to help them to help care for their pets or help them to get services for their pets.